and all you would have to do is just bring covers. That's all you need to do. Bring your covers and a pillow. And on the first day, what you will get, not an iPad, you will be getting a cool UNLV shirt.
Okay,
you open that, and that'll.
Good morning, beautiful people.
Must be talking to me. Good morning, gorgeous.
What's happening, y'all? We back here at Everything with Lonnie. Hope your day has been blessed. If not, I'm here to lay your struggles at rest. Fredonia, would you like to tell the people where we're at?
Vegas.
Vegas, baby. You said what?
I said, and we're at a new Denny's that they just built.
Yeah. If you guys watched the other video, I'll put it up here. We went to Vegas and we went to a really huge Denny's. Well, it was the second floor, but we are at a different Denny's and it was amazing. It's cold out here in Vegas, as you can see. Like we all jacket up and whatnot.
42.
40. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that. But yes, it's 42 degrees and we are just waiting for the lift. So we'll see you at UNLV.
As we pass through here, this is the first floor. This first floor is also known as our cardio. So, this is known as the cardio floor simply because of all the cardio machines that we have. With that as well, we do also have an indoor soccer court here on both this first court and on the second floor to my right. Now, to the left, we do also have a cycling studio. The cycling studio is only open if you go straight to the service desk. And so once they open that for you, what will happen is you get on the cycle and you just start cycling. And then it tells you what level you're on as you cycle. Now, as we pass through here, we also do have a racquetball court. The way you play racquetball, it's pretty plain and simple. You hit the ball to the wall and hope that your opponent doesn't hit the ball back. So it's kind of like tennis, but much more enhanced. Now, behind that is also another racquetball court. And downstairs here, we do also have basketball/indoor soccer, but mainly this is used for indoor soccer. And we do have basketball courts on the third floor. And on the third floor, we have 3 basketball courts and then 1 volleyball court. Now, to the right of me, this is our wet classroom. For anyone here that is interested in becoming a student worker here, specifically at the gym, you can work here, and at the wet classroom, you will also be given the ability to get your CPR certification, and you can use that to become like a lifeguard and stuff like that. Now, the reason why it's very, very important for every student that's going to be working at the gym is simply because, one, you're going to need if there's any trouble to happen, God forbid someone's drowning in the pool, each and every student that's working here is CPR eligible, and they all know how to swim, so do not worry about that. 6 types of engineering we have. The ranges, the way I talk about it is more blue-collar engineering all the way to or from the top, software engineering to hard engineering. So, the 010, that's pretty easy. That's what everyone always gets. That's just computer science. So, if you didn't know, computer language, there it is. That's
binary
computer language there for you. For mechanical engineering, because the PhD program is very different from the other engineering, that is why they said, hey, we'll make a new building and we'll add this to it. Now, inside the Science of Engineering building, we do also have a Starbucks. So, hey, if you ever thirsty for coffee, you can go and get that. Pass, you will be good to what our advanced engineering building will look like. All of this just to get another PhD program, and I believe UNLV will soon be another one of the few public schools with over 70 plus PhD programs. So we're growing extremely fast. As I stated earlier, this right here is parking lot A. Once you are a student, please buy your parking pass the first day of school. The reason for that is, one, you don't want to get a parking citation. The people that give you a parking citation is a student worker. Now, I don't work on the parking team, but I will tell you, those students do not care. They will look at you while you just say, hey, wait, I'm going to get my pass out, and they'll just scan and go, there's your ticket. So, be smart, play it safe, go straight to the parking office and buy yourself your parking ticket. A cool fun fact inside the Ham Hall, if you go in there, there is a streak that is also going on by the women's LVA ensemble. They have been undefeated when it comes to state here at UNLV for the last 7 years. So they have not lost since, well, COVID, 2018. So from 2011 to 2018, the women's LVA ensemble has been undefeated, and you'll be able to see kind of like a golden trophy that says LVA. Now, this big thing right behind me, this is an upside down flashlight. Yes, this does light up during the nighttime. The reason we have this for is to kind of like usher our location to other, ushers here in the state of Nevada, well, mainly Vegas, because it doesn't go that far. Any questions? Kind of descend from the sky, crashes and stuff like that can happen. So we are not allowed to have a building big, taller than that building. Now, I did talk about how the UNLV Lee Business School does look like a corporate office, and that's that right there. So you can see it through the glass in a way. So if you've ever seen a corporate office, that's kind of what most of them look like. So because the school is big, and sometimes there are some places that, even though as a student who's been here for a while, I go, we have this? And they're like, yeah. Now, as we pass through here, this is Pida Plaza. No cart is allowed to be parked here. The only thing you'll ever see parked here is school police, or when the cops are here regarding an emergency, or whenever we have our art show event. This is where a lot of the food and wine tasting happen in this area. And so what tends to happen is that as the wining area and food tasting area is here, the cops will be all around to make sure, one, everyone here is 21, and two, no one's trying to do harm to anyone here. Any questions? Second floor, whenever we have any career events, it will all be done inside the second floor. Now this year, for the first time ever, UNLV is implementing this because they found that a lot of students did quote unquote state that it's been a bit boring. So what they ended up doing is they hosted a prom. And so this year we had a prom regarding, it was 70s was the theme. So next semester's prom will be 80s theme, and then 90s, and then O's, and then the 2010s. And then they'll go right back to reverse. The reason why they did that is simply because now that we're getting more and more, in-person interactions, they were like, hey, let's host more events because we're getting students back, and this is what we want. Now, as I did state earlier, in the FDH, that is the office of the president of UNLV, Keith Whitfield. Now on the third floor in here, this is the student president's office. So if you're here Monday through Friday, you will be able to see your vice president and President Lupe and Abraham. So, they're the ones that also implemented the SU rules. So, thank them for keeping that alive. I just would like to say something. This was created by an engineering student. And his name is, his name is not Robot, but it's Alberto something. It's a long name. Here's how this works. If it breaks, only Alberto knows how to fix it. So, unfortunately, as he's very talented, as you can see, he works for Microsoft. So you have to think about plane ticket, you have to think about housing, and you have to think about travel. So when he gets here, he's the only one that can fix it. can our mechanical engineering professors fix it? No, because they didn't work with them to fix it. So be real mindful. Now, if there's ever any issue, go straight to the front desk and don't contact Alberto. Do not be that student that ruined it in 2020 for everyone because they thought they were Bob the Builder. Please don't do that. Please
Especially if
don't
you're not
do
an
that.
engineer. Come on.
Please don't do that. It's his innovation, and this is one of the greatest things. It took, according to UNLV, it took Alberto till the end of his master's degree to complete that. He started this from freshman year all the way till the end of his master's. And now, someone as good as
Guys, this is absolutely amazing.
I'll just say no comment on that. It's just
Y'all know I love
people that are
Boburn.
very introverted, and you know they like their space.
They even
That's
have
all
a
I
little
can say.
pamphlet over here.
But as we pass by through here, now we're towards the UNLV bookstore. Inside the UNLV books class, but we also have batteries, chips. So it's kind of like a 7-Eleven / gas station for students, except without, you know, a lot of other things that gas stations have. But the important things like chips, you know, batteries. We have our own Lee business restaurant. And so on the second floor, they tend to have restaurant event. So last year we had last week we had Nigerian food that they were making. I think they made fufu along with other Nigerian dish, and this is all made by students that are actually hospitality majors, not business major, because these are students that are in the culinary program and they kind of get their own restaurant. Now, it's just like the wine tasting thing for the art show. They do have beer and they do have alcohol inside there, and they'll literally ask you, are you 21? If you try to lie, they will call security. It is that deep. So please keep that in mind. Do not try to do that. If you ever need tutoring, remember, it is free for you as a student. So please, you know, use that to the best of your advantage. If you are going to be living here on campus, you will be also getting a meal plan, which you'll be using that meal plan to the dining commons, which is a kind of all-out buffet. You have to be here to see it, but it's very, you know, useful for students. And all you would have to do is just bring covers. That's all you need to do. Bring your covers and a pillow. And on the first day, what you will get, not an iPad, you will be getting a cool UNLV shirt.
Okay,
You
Des.
open that, and that'll show you what the UNLV shirt is.
Okay,
It's
mirror.
recommended that you don't fall off the bed. Yeah.
Did y'all see the fit today?
Yeah,
TV.
I will state this.
I'm loving this organizer.
TV policy.
And that's a high bump.
Horizontally, we're not letting you bring it. So if you got a 50
What's in there, Mom?
inch-
What's in there?
No,
Open.
No, that's not happening.
I wasn't here yet.
Horizontally, vertically is
Oh,
like,
not the shoes.
Vertically, they don't care because you can just carry it out. You know, but they want
It's pretty good closet space.
benefit through.
That'll work.
I'll make it work.
That'll work. How was the altitude?
Pretty good.
The altitude's pretty good? Okay.
Better not be a wild sleeper by the time you get
I know. I will fall off a bed. Any bed.
And you will also be getting kind of like a shirt like this. It's a gray shirt. You can see it.
no tub bath, so that
I don't need no tub. I do just need a shower. And a mirror inside. Yes, sir.
And at the same time,
Decent, very decent.
Nice organization.
Oh, that's what they mean by sharing like one bathroom like this.
Oh, and then this is the other room. I see how the works. Okay. See? This is why you can't believe everything that people tell you, because I would think that, like, I keep on hearing, oh, college dorms, they're like living in a closet. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe you're just too bougie. That's what I think it is. Like, this is pretty nice. I could work with this.
It kind of reminds me of those movies when you see it. They were small. It was smaller in the movies.
Exactly. And see, I can't complain if I have like my personal bathroom right here. I could never do the dorm bathrooms. Oh no. Oh wow, that's beautiful.
Just wait until everyone's here. All right, that's everyone. Are there any parents that just want to stay down here for the first floor? Yep, you're allowed to sit here for parents. You are allowed to sit. Now, students, unfortunately, that's a no. But for any parents that would like to sit down here on the first floor and wait for us, you are allowed to do that. Any other parents before we get going? All right.
This
No,
is the
you
building
can
you said
sit
it
if
looks
you would
nice
like.
upstairs, right?
Yeah.
All right,
But,
I'm not gonna miss that.
Yeah. So, as I was talking to you earlier, so this ground here, outside of here, that is where we have a mini golfing. So I'll be showing this here. So this Rebel Grounds, this is a student ran coffee shop. So it's in the word, students are the one running this. And the funny thing about it is that like, right behind it is a golfing management store. So on the golf management store, on the other side of the store, that is where we have a mini golfing kind of station that you'll be able to see outside. So if you ever come back here, just stay on the outside of this and you'll be able to see the mini golfing. Now they have all type of golfing, tolos as well, representing Unlv that you as a student can buy. Their food out to everyone else. And yes, they do get
Beautiful view, y'all. Do y'all see this?
hotel because this hotel was donated.
And was over there. Observation while you're now. Sheesh. Oh, even the space needles over there too. Alright, you guys, we have finished the tour. It was absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, I gotta show you guys this. It came up in the tour that Lil Durk would be performing, and I thought he was kidding, but he's not. And then at one point, Migos was here, so, Fox Pavilion here. I think I showed you guys this pavilion, I'm not sure, but we are now gonna make our way towards our hotel because I have some studying to do. But yeah, we're gonna head back, and it is clearly more warm now. My jacket has been stuffed inside the bag, and yeah. All right, guys, after my very long 4 hours of studying, we're out again to try to, get a little bit of the Vegas taste, and we're at In-N-Out. It is like the least busiest I've ever seen it, and of course, probably because we're not in California. Like, there's no one here, basically. There's no line. It's amazing. What do you plan on getting?
I'm actually getting animal fries with like extra onion, extra cheese. Get to the pig. I think I'm gonna get a cheeseburger. I think that's what we're feeling right now.
That's what we're feeling?
That's what we're feeling. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.